Hi, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited to have you all here for today's transformative read session. We are not just going to talk about books in this session, we are going to explore ideas that can actually change the way we think and live. Sometimes a small idea can spark big shifts in our lives, and that's what today is all about. The books we will discuss have the power to help us see things differently, to guide us through challenges, and to open up new possibilities. Each of you are here because you're looking for growth, maybe some clarity, or simply a more fulfilled life. These reads are full of wisdom that can help you move in that direction. As we dive in, I encourage you to think about how these ideas can apply to your own life. Real transformation starts from within, and it's often triggered by insights we get when we are open to new perspectives. So let's enjoy this journey together. I'm sure you will leave here with something valuable that you can use to create real change in your life. Now, thank you for being here, and let's get started. Today, we are going to discuss few of the key concepts from the book Million Dollar Habits written by Brian Tracy. I hope many of you might have heard about Brian Tracy. He's the author of lots of best-selling books around the world, and all his books are so powerful and life-transforming. Even if you hear his speech, and it's very impactful speeches he has given. He has written lots of such powerful books. Today, I have taken Million Dollar Habits for you. We're not going to discuss the entire book now because that whole book is very dense with lots of ideas. I've taken first few more laws that he has given in the book. Okay, so in the upcoming sessions, we will discuss the rest of the ideas also one by one. So we will get most out of this book. During his transformative years, what Brian Tracy was doing was he was also looking out for a successful career like anyone else, right? He also wanted to have a successful career for himself. He wanted to become a rich person, but he did not know way out of it. So he was also at the basic level, very struggling to even make the ends meet. So that is when he discovered a success principle. He has shared that success principle in this book. If you do what success people do, you will eventually get the same results. Very simple, right? Very simple, but very hard to follow also for most of us. While explaining this concept, let me give one example from my own life. After I completed my MBA, I joined in a bank as a relationship manager. My basic profile was a sales profile. I have to sell financial products from the bank to the bank's clients. That was my profile. I was very much fresh out of college and I did not have much experience in sales as well. And I was not very good in convincing people also. So I was initially struggling a lot there. For the first 6 months, I did not make even a single sales. So I was at the rock bottom. Even all the freshers who joined with me in the bank, they all have started to perform, but I was not performing and I did not even start my account. Finally, after 6 months, I opened my account and my first revenue was 1,000 rupees. The whole year's target was 10 lakhs rupees. After 6 months, I was 1,000 rupees. So I was reprimanded for my performance and I was constantly ridiculed for my non-performance by the branch managers and people at higher levels as well. I lost my confidence. I did not want to stand up like this. I did not like the work also. I was struggling there a lot. The initial few months were really pathetic. I used to not get enough sleep in the night because even while sleeping, I used to get like what I will do next. What will I do for tomorrow's target? These were the thoughts that would run in my mind when I was sleeping. So I was having sleepless nights during those initial months. So that time, somehow I got a feeling into me that I need to get out of this job. I will definitely get out of this job, but I don't want to go out as a loser. That was one commitment I gave to myself. I said to myself that I will eventually leave this job because I'm not liking this job. This is not very close to my heart. Also, I don't want to do this, but I will not go out as a loser. So what I decided was I will perform, prove myself what I can achieve, and then I will leave this job. This was the commitment that I made to myself. After that, one thing I did in the same branch, there used to be one more RM, the relationship manager. He is the topmost RM in the branch. He was doing really good in the business. Everyone used to look up to him. He was very successful. He was having lots of clients. He was bringing in lots of business to the branch. Whatever he says, even the branch managers and the top level people would ask, would listen to him. Whatever he says, that was rule there. So he was really commanding everyone over there. I was really fascinated by how he is so successful. So I started observing him, noticing him from far. What was he doing really good? How was he able to be so successful in the same profile? So I was watching because he was also like 1 year into that process. I know him. He also has joined the same profile as a fresher 1 year before, and now he's top RM. So I thought something I could learn from this person. So I started noticing him from outside. Later on, I also went to him and started some conversations. He also realized that I was serious and I wanted to really make it in this job. So he started teaching me some of his secrets, to be frank. So after that, I started implementing one by one. What he used to do is that the office used to start only by 9:30. Everyone used to come by 9:30, 9:40, 9:45. But what he will do is that he will come sharp 8:30 to the office, and then he will go, he will check all the mails. So before anyone comes, he will check the mails. He will take note of all the new products in the market. He will take note of it. He will keep the brochures ready. So he was doing all these works behind his work. What we were seeing was only his success, but he was doing lots of homework behind that. He told me that, Indu, you should be on your toes. You should be well prepared. When you go and meet your clients, you should be well prepared with whatever products you have got. Only then you will be able to make any one of the sales with any client. You will never know which product will suit which client. So you should be prepared with this. So I also went on for some calls with him to his clients. So how he is talking, how he is earning their trust. These things I started noticing it from him, and he also taught me a lot of things. After a few months, he left the job for a better job. Later on, let me cut the long story short. Okay, 1 year after that, I became top RM in my branch, and I became the second most top RM in the whole Chennai region. Okay, what I'm telling is not just boasting about myself. I'm telling that if I'm able to do it, I'm able to replicate things and able to successfully come out of it, then you also can do it. That's what Brain Tracy is also telling here. If you do what success people do, you will eventually get the same results. I've experienced this myself in my life. After coming into this success principle, what Brain Tracy did was he started telling to his friends and other close acquaintances also, like how he succeeded, how he was able to break all these things and become more successful businessman in his field. But you see, like most of us, right? They hear, they nod their heads, they again return to their normal life. They were not willing to follow what he was telling, follow the success principles that he was telling. Then he got into metaphysics and psychology. Why people are not ready to take up the value? Why some people are only able to make it? Why some people are only successful? That's when he found out few laws, okay, few universal laws, which tells why only few people are successful, why only few people are rich, why only few people get what they want. So we are going to see those laws now, one by one. When you understand these laws, you can take these laws for your advantage. Okay, you can take advantage of these laws. Law of control. You're happy to the degree to which you feel you are in control of your own life. Okay, this is called the law of control. Let us take our own life. You see, the people who are very happy, very confident, very strong, you can also see that they feel their whole life is in their control. Like they can really control what is happening in their life, what they want to happen in their life. If they feel that everything is happening according to their wish, they feel happy and confident. But if you see the other side, other people, right, who don't feel that they have the control within them, they seem to be very frustrated. If you tell that your life is not going the way you wanted because your boss is not good, because your manager is not in good relationship with you, or your parents are not supporting, your spouse is not supporting, then what you're telling is that the control of your life is not in your hands, right? If you think that you're frustrated, you're always angry, and you're in discontentment with your own life, then just think about it. What you're really thinking about your life. In whose control is your life? It's with your control or with others' control. The moment you say it's in others' control, then you lose control of your lives. You have got nothing to do with it. So scientists say that you tend to develop a mindset called learned helplessness. If you see these people who think that they don't have any control in their life, they always feel that they are in a helpless situation. Like nothing is going to happen according to their own wants and wishes. They will always blame others for their own miseries and failures. They always feel frustrated. They think that they can never make things happen. When you think that your life is not in your control, then how can you really achieve something great in your life? It's not going to be possible. So, this law of control is very important for us to take control of our life. The moment you take responsibility for your life, for your own actions, then you start playing with your life. And the next law is the power of belief. Whatever you believe with conviction, it becomes your reality. Whatever is happening in our reality, right? These are some things which have been created from our own beliefs. If we have believed that we are a successful person, then we would have really created a successful life now. Now look at your life. How is your life now? Is it successful? Is it in the same way that you wanted it to be? If yes, then your beliefs are good. If no, then you have to change your belief. Only if you address your belief right, then you will make your reality right. So the major thing that limits us all is our self-limiting belief that we all have. We all have self-limiting beliefs inside us, which are holding us back from achieving our greatest potential. So what are some of the limiting beliefs that you can think of? You might be thinking that I'm lazy or I'm good for nothing. Sometimes women, we think that I'm a woman, so I cannot go beyond certain point. Some people will think that my background is not so well educated, so I did not get the right information. I did not get the right education, so I'm not able to move in front of my life. These are all called the self-limiting beliefs. We have such beliefs in our mind. Only because of that, we are stuck in the same place where we are. We now say that, okay, I'm a housewife. Okay, I've only learned so much, so I cannot move ahead in my life. You again and again, you really fall to the level of your self-limiting beliefs. Now identify each of those beliefs and then throw them away. Only then you can move ahead in your life. You can move forward. What Brain Tracy tells is that we all have unlimited potential inside us. Okay, we all can do. We are all equal in terms of potential. It is only for us to believe in it or not. Okay? If you choose to believe, you will achieve greater things. If you believe that you're not good for anything, you're never going to achieve. Start identifying your self-limiting beliefs. What are the beliefs which are holding you back? And then take them out of your life. The next law is the law of expectation. So whatever you expect with confidence becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy. So what is prophecy? Prophecy is predicting your future. So when you expect something, that is what will happen. Expecting something is different from wanting something. We might want something. Maybe you want a better job, but you might be expecting something opposite to it. You will be expecting like, okay, anyways, if I attend an interview, they're going to reject me. Why should I go and attend the interview? This is your expectation. But you want a good job, but you're expecting something different. So whatever you expect is what you will be getting. If you see success people, they will be expecting only success in their life. If you see positive people, they only expect positive things to happen in their life. But if you see negative people, they always expect the negative incidents only. They'll be waiting. They would have done the interview well, they would have given their best, but they will be expecting a rejection letter. Most of us would have done this, right? We want a good outcome, but we always expect the negative and the worst outcome from the life. So whatever you expect, you're going to get only according to your expectations. So change your expectations into positive expectations. Only then positive things will start to happen in your life. For this, Brain Tracy gives a tip for us all. He tells that whenever you wake up in the morning, you first declare to yourself that I believe that something wonderful is going to happen to me today. You can note this sentence down. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to say this to yourself. I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me today. So when you start your day with this wonderful expectation, then wonderful things will start to happen in your life. Next is law of attraction. Many of us must be aware by now about this law of attraction, but this is also true. Brain Tracy tells that this is a universal law which is very much true. You invariably attract into your life people, ideas, and the circumstances that harmonize with your dominant thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your dominant thoughts? In a day, we will be having thousands of thoughts, but what are your dominant thoughts? You will be attracting people and circumstances based on your thoughts only. Your thoughts will create emotions. If you have good thoughts, you will have good emotions, okay? You'll be happy, you'll be joyful, and you will attract good circumstances and people into your life. But if your thoughts are not good, you're going to have negative emotions like anger, frustration, guilt. These negative emotions are going to attract more and more negative circumstances and more negative people into your life. So, watch on your thoughts. What are the thoughts that you're having in a day? What's a dominant thought that you're having in a day? Is it positive or negative? So if it is negative, now change it into the positive thoughts. Always try to focus only on the things that you wanted. What we do is that we always focus on things that we don't want. If we don't want to rain, we always think that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to office, so I don't want to rain. I don't want to rain. Then definitely it will rain. So shift your focus to things that you want. Visualize your success. Have positive thoughts. Once you start to have those positive thoughts, then you will attract good emotions, and in turn, you will attract good people and circumstances into your life. The next law is the law of correspondence. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Now, you might be in a good life or a bad life, I don't know. It's different for each person. But whatever the person, relationships, the circumstances that you're facing in your life, they have been created in your life based on your inner world. You have created them in your external world. Only based on your inner thoughts and inner world, your external world gets created. It's like a reflection. So when things are not going good in your outer world, don't blame people outside. Don't blame the external circumstances. Keep in mind that your inner world is creating that external world. People would have thought that these concepts are some woohoo concept, which is not very scientifically true. People may not be able to scientifically prove these concepts, but this has been proven time and time again from people's lives. When you change your inner world, you will see the positive change in your outer world also. So from now on, when things are not going right in the outside, what you're going to do is you're not going to show the finger towards others. You're going to point it towards you. You're going to see what is wrong inside me. Why this is being created in my world. So when you start to question yourself, question your thoughts, question in what range of thoughts you're being in a day-to-day life, after becoming self-aware of yourself and your thoughts, then you can change them into positive way in the exactly the same way that you wanted to happen. So you can change your external world also in future. Now we have seen all the laws. When you put all these laws together, you get only one answer, which is you become what you think about most of the time. You condense all the laws, you get just this point. You become what you think about most of the time. So, most of the time, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts about? Are you thinking about your future or you are stuck in your past? This is something that you need to think from this day onwards. What are you thinking about most of the time? When your thought goes, just think about your thought, in what line your thoughts are going. Whether it's going in a constructive way, which will help you move forward, or it's going in a destructive way, which is pulling you backwards. Now you're going to change your thoughts, and only then your world is going to change. This is what Brain Tracy tells. Brain Tracy tells that what successful people do is that they form successful habits. If you see all the successful people, they will be having successful habits. Only when you build the habits, then the habits will start building you. So if you want to be successful, now start building successful habits for yourself. I hope you got the crux of all the laws that Brain Tracy discusses in this book.